Okay, today we're going to be talking about the middle region. It's also called the Motley Middle because the word motley means mixed up or diverse, and you'll see that this region is very diverse in many different ways. So the central region of British America stretched from New York to northern Delaware and included what is now the states of New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, plus the Hudson River Valley in New York. This region was very complex. It contained many different ethnic groups and religions. Its economy was also varied. The region itself did not form a whole, but instead it was a combination of many different subregions. It was the most diverse region of the British America. The economy, as far as the economy of the central region, it possessed a naturally good climate for farming, so as a result, many large farms dotted the area, propelling a prosperous agricultural economy. The central region was nicknamed the breadbasket of the British Empire because the most profitable crops from the region were wheat, barley, rye, oats, and corn, and with so much commercial farming occurring, a good transportation source was needed to improve the farm products to their destinations. Port cities soon became bustling commercial centers. Two great rivers, the Hudson River and the Delaware River, found huge shipping centers for their mouths. New York, the imperial capital of the British Empire, grew at the mouth of the Hudson. Philadelphia was established at the mouth of the Delaware. At this time, Philadelphia had become the second largest city in the British Empire, and it was second only to that of London. Along with the rich agricultural trade economy, the central region offered a few other successful economic ventures. The local forest provided a rich timber for fur business. Forges began to dot the area to produce iron, plus factories produced pottery, glass, bricks, and a lot of other different kinds of products. The central region quickly developed the most diverse economy of British America. The central region was colonized by many different ethnic groups. The Dutch, the Swedes, the Finns, English, Scots-Irish, Welsh, German, and Africans all populated the region. The area had initially been settled by the Dutch and the Swedes, but the English then later conquered the Dutch and the Swede colonies. There was also an assortment of backgrounds of the people who settled in the central region, which led to more tolerance among the groups. These ethnic groups did, however, tend to live in their own towns or segregated regions. Even in cities where people were close to each other, the various ethnic groups generally stayed separated in their own ethnic neighborhoods, for example, like Germantown or Little Italy in Philadelphia. The contact and close proximity of so many different people created some cultural tensions throughout the central region. Fortunately, tensions were kept at a minimum between the Native American populations and the Europeans moving into the region. The British government had created a commercial or political alliance with the Haudenosaunee and the Lenape, and this alliance was to help keep a buffer zone between the British American colonists and French Canada. As far as the religion of the central region, the ethnic diversity had existed in the region also brought in some great deal of religious diversity. In the region, one could find Quakers, Anglicans, Presbyterians, Roman Catholics, Lutherans, Jews, and others. No one religion dominated the area, and some faiths, such as Quakers, promoted religious tolerance. William Penn himself did what he, completed what he decided was his holy experiment, where he invited anybody that was seeking religious persecution to come to Pennsylvania. Religious groups also took the lead in education. Education was provided by private schools run by various religious groups. For most people, education depended on the background of the family and also how close they were in settled areas. In education, just as in all aspects of the central region, the word diversity has a place. Cities. Much like the rest of the world, most major cities on the eastern coast of the U.S. are found along rivers, which were directly gave them access to the oceans. In addition to providing a reliable source of water, this also allows for easy access to the Atlantic for overseas trade. Major cities within the middle region included New York City and also Philadelphia. These two cities became the center for trade and commerce for most of British America.